بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم صل على سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم وصل عليه. Hazrat Gami, welcome to our annual Parents' Evening. Inshallah ta'ala, we will take a very short time to highlight, to enlighten you about our activities in the masjid, inshallah ta'ala. And you will see some performances from the students as well. And you will see them getting certificates, inshallah ta'ala, for whatever they did. And there will be a short presentation as well on our annual madrasa report. So I expect your patience, inshallah, and appreciation as well. So to start us off, we will do some tilawats, inshallah ta'ala. To begin with, inshallah, some students will participate, do tilawat. And I'm hearing from the lady side the voice is very low. Was saying, any chance we can raise the voice? No, wait. Who is too quick? It's a testing. So, to begin with, I would request the boys to come forward and do some tilawat, inshallah ta'ala. Very first, I would like Daniel to come forward, inshallah. Stand here in the middle, right in front of the camera.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ويل لكل همزة لمزة الذي جمع مالا وعدده يحسب أن ماله أخلده كلا لينبذن في الحطمة وما أدراك ما ليلة الحطمة نار الله الموقدة التي تطلع على الأفئدة إنها عليهم مرصدة في عمد ممددة. صدق الله العظيم.
Next comes Jamshid, inshallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين. لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون. فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين. صدق الله العظيم.
Muhammad Dawood. I'm doing it quick because time is short. I have to conclude quickly, inshallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث صدق الله العظيم.
Uzair, Muhammad Uzair Nadeem Shah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والشمس وضحاها والقمر إذا تلاها والنهار إذا جلاها والليل إذا يغشاها والسماء وما بناها والأرض وما طحاها ونفس وما سواها فألهمها فجورها وتقواها قد أفلح من زكاها وقد خاب من دساها كذبت ثمود بطغواها إذ انبعث أشقاها فقال لهم رسول الله ناقة الله فسقياها وكذبوه فعقروها فدمدم عليهم ربهم بذنبهم فسواها ولا يخاف عقباها. صدق الله العظيم.
Now they will do a collective tilawat together inshallah ta'ala. Surah Ma'un. Start. Come on, start.
Together.
Together. Surah Ma'un. أرأيت الذي. Start off from Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين فذلك الذي يدع اليتيم ولا يحض على طعام المسكين فويل للمصلين الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون صدق الله العظيم.
Now there will be some tilawats from the girl side now inshallah. So first of all I would request Alina to come forward for the tilawat. Alina Ali. Turn the mic on inshallah and start tilawat. Wa alaikum salam.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته حمالة الحطب في جيدها حبل من مسد. صدق الله العظيم.
Next to Harim Dua Ali for the tilawat.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل ألم يجعل كيدهم في تدليل وأرسل عليهم طير أبابيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل فجعلهم كعصف مأكول صدق الله العظيم.
My daughter Sayyida Arifa Tamalutla.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah. Now my eldest daughter Sayyida Andari Fatima, she will do tilawat as well.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والليل إذا يغشى والنهار إذا تجلى وما خلق الذكر والأنثى إن سعيكم لشتى فأما من أعطى واتقى وصدق بالحسنى فسنيسره لليسرى فأما من بخل واستغنى وكذب بالحسنى فسنيسره للعسرى وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى إن علينا للهدى وإن لنا للآخرة والأولى فأنذرتكم نارا تلظى لا يصلاها إلا الأشقى الذي كذب وتولى وسيجنبها الأتقى الذي يؤتي ماله يتزكى وما لأحد عنده من نعمة تجزى إلا ابتغاء وجه ربه الأعلى ولسوف يرضى صدق الله العظيم.
So now some girls will do hadith. You can simply mention your name and 3 people can do hadith. Now we have short time. 3 girls. Choose yourself and mention your name and read hadith inshallah. I think they read together. Read again please and read louder because we couldn't hear.
إن أولى الناس بالله تعالى من بدأهم بالسلام. Indeed the nearest to Allah are those who make salam first. Sam billah wa qul bi yaminika. Take the name of Allah before eating and eat with your right hand. لا يشربن أحد منكم قائما. None of you should stand and drink. الجنة تحت أقدام الأمهات. Paradise lies under the feet of mothers. عليكم بالصدق. Always be truthful.
Thank you so much. Barakallah, mashallah, beautiful. Barakallah. And now there's a group not read not वो जिसके लिए महफिल कौनैन सजी है. That's from the girls now. Husna Ishaq, Nimra and Husna Musharraf, I think they're reading together. So maybe the speaker is not on. Mic. Turn the mic on, please. I think it's not. I can't hear. Oh, this mic. Oh, sorry. Can you?
पर ही नजर उस पर ही नजर सारे जमाने की लगी है वो मेरा नबी मेरा नबी मेरा नबी है वो मेरा नबी मेरा नबी मेरा नबी है वशम्स दुहा वशम्स दुहा चेहरा अनवर की झलक है वल्लैल सजा कैसुए हसरत की लचक है आलम को जिया जिसके वसीले से मिली है वो मेरा नबी मेरा नबी है अल्लाह का फरमान अलम नशरह लका सदरक मंसूब है जिससे वरफाना लका जिक्रक जिस ज़ात का कुरान में भी जिक्र जली है वो मेरा नबी मेरा नबी मेरा नबी है वो मेरा नबी मेरा नबी मेरा नबी है मुज़म्मिल यासीन व मुदस्सिर ताहा क्या क्या नए अलक़ाब से मौला ने पुकारा क्या शान है उसकी जो उम्मी लक़बी है वो मेरा नबी मेरा नबी मेरा नबी है वो मेरा नबी मेरा नबी मेरा नबी है
MashaAllah. So we will do it together, group now from both girls and boys. This will be together. So this mic pass on to the boys now. Boys come here in front. And Uzair and Daniel and Dawood will be at the front. Rest of you at the back. So you can hold on the mic. And the girls in the lead can be at the front. Don't worry, it's mainly the order of how they read. Actually, the smaller ones, you can stand up front, so let these three read together. Abu Hanifa, Yaqub, come front. Uzair and Daniel should be together. Dawood should be together as well. Yeah. That's fine. Let's do it. Read start off. Bismillah. girls want to be Hafiz quicker, just like the head of them. MashaAllah. It's good. So, all the boys, I think you haven't done the hadith, have you? So, a couple of you, 3 of you can come forward. Daniel, will you do hadith? Come forward. Take this. Quickly.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحياء شعبة من الإيمان. Modesty is a branch of faith.
Here to who's next? I think Isa. Isa.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم من حسن إسلام المرء تركه ما لا يعنيه. Amongst the beauty of one's Islam is that he leaves that which does not concern him. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الطهور شطر الإيمان. Purity is half of faith.
That's it, inshallah. So we should move on to our presentation now. So pay attention to the screen, inshallah ta'ala. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salamu ala Sayyidil Mursaleen wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. Azadi Grami, we requested your presence today especially to highlight the importance of education and also to highlight what we are doing in the masjid as well. So this short few minutes I will take of your time, and also then after that we move on to presenting the awards to the ones who have done well, mashallah. So if the mic on the girl side, can you turn it off please? Jazakallahu khairah. So very first thing that we need to highlight is the importance of your environment within the house. Use the mic. The girl side का mic turn off कर दें please. उसका जो volume down button है उसको press and hold करेंगे. So environment within the house, I mean we can strive and struggle to teach your kids in the masjid, but if your environment within the house is not synchronized, then it's not going to be beneficial at all. So the very first thing that we need to promote and advocate and work on is having that environment within the house which will basically facilitate and assist us with the teaching of the Islamic mannerism and Islamic knowledge. So Islamic mannerism is something that we aim to address as well. And when they come here, if you're not countering whatever they learn in the schools and in other societies and other environments, then we are not doing our job properly. So main thing that we need to do is to provide them that environment here, and that will only be beneficial if you, the parents, can also address and adjust the environment of the house. घर का माहौल ठीक होगा, when the माहौल within the house is correct, then only this will all be beneficial. And after that, I will just turn on to quickly what we have actually achieved so far in our performance or overall in the last year, and the future goals, inshallah, quickly. So first thing that since I came, first thing that I implemented, and Bibi Sahiba, my earlier Sahiba with me on the girl side, is assessments. Assessment and reporting, that's the very, you can say, important aspect of education. Without assessment and without reporting, there is no education being carried on. So assessment means that you test on regular basis what kids are learning. There will be 2 types of assessments, inshallah. One is summative, that's carried on regularly, you will learn later how we are reporting that as well. And one is formative, that is one done on occasional basis. So our annual exams, for example, are formative assessment that we do to test whatever they have learned so far, and that's reflected in the results. Additionally, I am working on the syllabus design, and we adopted some innovative methods of teaching that are not normally adopted in Madaris. Alhamdulillah, as a trained teacher, I will explain later what training I've got and how I have been a teacher trainer as well in the past. So we have implemented individual learning plans, as you can see here. Individual learning plans mean that based on everyone's ability, everyone's own, you can say, needs and requirements, we have put in the plans so that we can address their own personal needs and we can train them according to that. And moving forward, we are also aiming at quarterly reporting. So now that the reports you will get today, inshallah, are annual reports. But inshallah, moving forward, you will also get quarterly reports as well. And another main aspect of our teaching is inclusive learning. I will explain all of that in detail, inshallah, in the next few slides. So the first thing is that we divided classes into two levels. When I first came, and when I simply talking about my class first, the boys, and I looked at the level of the capability of the students and the way to read, I was shocked. I mean, what past teachers have done, I'm not entirely impressed with that. So alhamdulillah, when I came, I divided them into two groups. First, the ones who were finding difficult to read Qaida. Second ones were the ones who were slightly advanced, they could read, they could recognize letters at least. So I put them on two levels, and same I did on the Bibi Sahaba's class, they managed in the same levels, men as well. So two levels, meaning that one could read slightly faster. So we put the classes on inclusive learning, meaning that they would read in groups. Not that one person will come and read and they will waste 5 minutes of the whole class's time. Then another person will come, another person. This way, from the whole lesson, they are only getting about 5 to 3 minutes of the time. So what we did is, we put them on collective learning. So we teach them the lesson together, so they are on the same page, same level, and for the whole 1.5 hour, they're getting the productive time, subhanAllah, mashallah as well. So this is how we started this divided class into two levels now. So meaning learning groups means they can learn quicker and better. So as a group learning that assists them in helping each other as well and learning from each other, and this way they pick up the stuff very quickly. And we mainly from the work method of teaching, we only at the moment are adopting visual and auditory you can say methods of teaching. This is the most important in teaching the Quran and other Islamic studies. So alhamdulillah, since I came, just talking about my class and BB7 as well, within short span of time, these students sitting in front of you have finished Qaida 3 times. 3 बार हमने कायदे को revise किया है, and every single one of them now is able to teach Qaida to you now. तो बुजुर्ग बैठे ने, उस्ताद पढ़ाते हैं इंशाल्लाह. So these can teach you Qaida. They have the mashallah expertise they've got in reading the ibarat and with tajweed as well. Every single letter they pronounce with makharij, proper tajweed as well. And so some of them who had good ability, mashallah, majority of them have been now basically promoted to Quran reading. So with the Quran reading, my style is that, and this is now both sides, we teach them with continuous reading. Meaning that not that a person comes and reads one spara, one and a half a page and one ruku, then goes back and rest of the time is wasted for them for that day. Well, they come here and they read continuously. And we check them, we go to each other and check them how they're reading, so they keep reading. So in a day, we aim to get them to read about 10 to 12 pages, mashallah. And this is with tajweed now, so their reading is improving in a good manner, mashallah ta'ala. So these much more fluently and with tajweed rules. Now this only happens within a short span of time that I've been here, alhamdulillah. And now the future plans that we might have is that in terms of the syllabus, we want to work on that as well. So devising syllabus for the long term based on the needs of the St. Ives and the prospects and also the scope as well. We want to have such a syllabus where we will focus on the Quran reading first, So every student, inshallah, which they are reaching that level now, and the ones who haven't, we're working hard on them as well, and we're taking them to that level, so they should be able to read 5 to 10 pages daily basis with tajweed, inshallah ta'ala. And we aim to get them to memorize the 30 juz completely. So that's part of the syllabus now. So every single student who's reading here, from both boys and girls, once they have developed the ability to read with tajweed, inshallah, they will memorize the whole 30 juz, inshallah ta'ala. And then from them, other important surahs as well, like Surah Mulk, Surah Yasin Sharif, Surah Rahman Sharif as well, Surah Waqi'ah, things like important surahs like these. And mashallah, Bibi Sahib have already memorized and taught the students Surah Mulk. Some of them, mashallah, know this by heart now, alhamdulillah. We are also working on that. Some of them have learned at least 30 surahs from the last para, mashallah ta'ala. They're memorizing that. So we intend to also start the Islamic studies from this, after this exam has concluded now. The next inshallah batch that started next session, we will be introducing the Islamic studies, the Qamar series, which is mashallah developed by Sunni scholars, the Qamar school. They have implemented that. But this is initially we want to implement that Qamar series. But in the future, we have intention to develop our own resources, inshallah, which is based upon the need of this community as well. So main focus will be on Aqidah. So that's the main focus that we want to teach our students, inshallah ta'ala. So for 3 days, as you'll see on the next slide, inshallah, for 3 days, we want to teach them the Quran. And the next couple of days, we will focus on the Islamic studies. So in developing the resources means that we will develop and adopt resources which will assist the learners in the learning of the main syllabus. For example, that will include handouts. We'll prepare that, inshallah ta'ala, and booklets and charts, and also presentations, as you can see now as well, and videos. And we also have already prepared the Hifz Quran guide. So inshallah, as we move forward and we start a Hifz class, and those who have ability and are capable, they can start learning the Quran as well, memorizing it. They will get assistance from that. Okay? Then we have individual learning plans, which I talked about. What does that actually mean? Any individual learning plans? We have plans according to needs of each and every student, which means that this will facilitate the learning of each learners according to their ability. And also, this will ensure the effective imparting of the education while addressing the issues of each student, inshallah ta'ala. That's something we have already done. MashaAllah, the individual learning plans and reports have been given out today. These are initial ones now. But inshallah, as we go along and we start producing quarterly reporting and quarterly assessment as well, that will improve our plans and reporting as well. And you will see improvement in the reporting as well. So, again, inclusive learning, we get greater amount of productive time when we teach them together collectively, and this will also allow us to devise a new syllabus for each level. And 3 days a week, 3 days a week will be dedicated to Quran reading. So they will learn Quran and Tajweed and surahs on these 3 days, and the remaining 2 days, inshallah, will be dedicated to Islamic studies for the future. And with that, we want to adopt the interactive resource. Interactive means like presentations, videos, audios of Qur'an, things like that, which will make the learning more interactive and fun for the kids, inshallah ta'ala. So this is what we have been doing so far. Just to give you some overview of what I am capable of as well, as teacher and as alim deen and as imam of the masjid. Just to give you confidence, inshallah ta'ala, you're in safe hands as well. So don't be too itchy, inshallah. So mentioning that qualified, I'm a qualified Dars Nizami teacher. Okay? Yani qualified to teach at the topmost level with ijaza in classical Dars Nizami teaching. I'm a qualified mufti as well. Mufti means that somebody who can give fatwa. And किसी को मसला पेश आ रहा है ना तो मसले sort out कर सकते हैं. Thirdly, we are LLB graduate from Bradford University, and I topped my uni when I did my graduation, alhamdulillah. And I'm a qualified teacher trainer, means that I can train the teachers. Not a teacher, but train the teachers, meaning I can produce teachers for you, and I've done this in the past. From my last, you can say, many 20 odd years that I've been teacher, I've done many masajid. I was a head teacher. From Scotland to London to Bristol, I was a head teacher. I was training the teachers. So I was managing at least 6 classes at the one time. Under me, I was training the teachers, I was devising syllabus, and also I was carrying out examinations and marking them and structuring the institutions. So I've got a long experience, alhamdulillah, in that. So you should be fully satisfied, inshallah ta'ala. And I'm a qari. When I say that we can teach with qira'at, that doesn't mean that any other qari. It sounds good to have qari with your name, but I don't have qari with my name. But I'm a qari with ijazat reaching all the way up to Aqali Satu Sahab, alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. So, and 20 years of teaching experience, Quran and Islamic studies as well. And this is a short overview of what I can do, inshallah ta'ala. And this is only an overview, not the inner view, inshallah ta'ala. Assessments, I said these are important aspect of the learning. Assessment. So we intend to do monthly assessment, but monthly assessment means these are going to be summative. So they will not be reflected, they will not be produced in reporting, but this is like a tracking of students' progress in Quran reading and namaz and dua and Islamic studies, which happens as the teacher teaches. They track the students' learning. And alhamdulillah, what I have done now, I have put this all online, basically on OneDrive, which means that, and this is secure as well, doesn't mean that it's accessible by anybody. So parents, they can send me their email, and I can give them access to individual folders, which is just for them, their own children. So they can then access on monthly basis the reports of their students. So they can see what the child is learning now, and also they can, from that, based on that, they can consult the teacher, and if they have any concerns, they can come to us, and that will help them address that. So quarterly examination means that we will have a quarterly examination of Islamic studies once we start Islamic studies of our series, and Quran learning as well, which will give us a better idea of how the teaching is progressing, inshallah ta'ala. And annual reporting means that we will carry out annual assessment as we just did now, and with marks based on all 3 assessments, we will produce the annual results, inshallah ta'ala, and we will give them prize and certificates according to that. So assessments, they are meant to be an integral part of learning. So you can teach them whole year, but if you haven't done the assessments, यानी अगर assessment ना करें आप, तो फिर तो उन्हें पता नहीं लगता कि बच्चा ने सिखाया क्या है. It is very necessary कि assessment की जाए. So assessment is necessary, part of tracking and monitoring the learning. So that's what we have done now. And so following on from assessment now, next important aspect is reporting. So you have to report that to teachers. So monthly and quarterly reporting, I said, we will produce, inshallah ta'ala. We have done this year as well. So from following on, this will be a quarterly thing that parents will be able to check that. And so these were available online, and parents will be able to access. This is the personal access, inshallah ta'ala. And so this will help us effectively monitor the learning. And so annual reporting, I said, this is substantially important for both the teachers and the parents. So the teachers can adjust their plans of teaching as well based on that, and the parents can also see how the kids are performing. But all of that, as I said, the assessments, producing reports will only be beneficial if we can communicate that to the parents. Any parents and they will see what's happening, only then it's going to be beneficial. Otherwise, this is just you can say fruitless activity. Any parents अगर interest नहीं लेंगे, जैसे उसे आप देख लो मतलब कितने आए हैं, कितने थे बैठे हैं माशाल्लाह. हालांकि कितना last 2 weeks announcement हो रहा है ऐसे नहीं हो रहा. I'm talking Punjabi because maybe थोड़ा easily convey हो जाए थोड़ा. सारे पंजाबी बैठे मेरी तरह. ते इस हफ्ते उर्दू सी साइड पे रखते हैं, ते English and Punjabi for today. So आज बड़े थोड़े आए हैं. मेरा expectation सी माशाल्लाह मस्जिद भरी होगी, लेकिन नहीं आए. जिन्हें आए ने I'm very pleased माशाल्लाह ने make effort की थी. Thank you for that on the lady side as well. लेकिन this is the important thing. So communication. I mean, if there's lack of communication and you're not following your students, your kids, what they're doing, you're not finding out how the teacher is doing, then you have no right to complain later that there wasn't any progress. So it's important that you keep checking, tracking the reports regularly, and keep consulting the teacher on regular basis, inshallah ta'ala, as the reports have been made online. So now it's your duty to access them on regular basis and make sure that your email is with us so we can allow you the access to the reports. If you find it difficult to access online, you can always come to us, inshallah, and we will help you see the reports, inshallah, as well. यानी अगर तुसी ऑनलाइन एक्सेस नहीं भी कर सकते हो तो तुसी मस्जिद आ जाओ इंशाल्लाह, या किसी भी साड़ी एजुकेशन कमेटी में रब्ता कर लो, तसव्वुर साहब या मुदस्सिर साहब वो तो इंशाल्लाह हेल्प करेंगे यदि एक्सेस करें, ठीक है. So parents, they must be able to check the monthly reports of the child. And they must be able to check what is the child learning that month, and if they see any shortcoming in the child's learning, they should either ask the child, or if there's any shortcoming in the teaching, then they should consult the teacher. You will take active interest, and you have to show that interest for teachers to produce something for you. And if you have interest in it, prioritize, then the teachers will also take it lightly. So we are here to perform. Like it's parents' duty now, whether they consult us, whether they get involved actively, inshallah ta'ala, or not. So this was mainly the reporting of the assessments and producing reports and communication with the parents, which is the three main aspects of the teaching now. Assessments have to be there, which alhamdulillah we are doing. Then there has to be a regular reporting, which we plan to do. Then there will be communication, which you have to take care of. Additionally, alhamdulillah, Madrasa Nizami teachers have started extra classes for the kids, for your students, the younger kids, and they can come to that as well. So alhamdulillah, so today we tested the projector for the ladies side as well. So this will mean that moving forward, inshallah, I will also invite the girls to the class on Tuesday that we do a fiqh class. That's very important for them as well. So inshallah, they will take part in that as well. So this is also for them to take benefit of. And moving forward, we will also integrate the fiqh and Arabic learning in our madrasa syllabus so that we can give them some taste of what's in the Dars Nizami. So moving forward, the bright ones from them, inshallah, can move on to learn the Dars Nizami as well in the future. So this is what we plan to do, inshallah ta'ala. So our slide, this short presentation ends here. I hope you will appreciate what some of the activities that we're doing in the masjid, inshallah ta'ala. Very quickly we'll move on to our presentation of the awards, inshallah ta'ala. So I would request a couple of educational secretaries to come forward and be here, inshallah, to present the awards, inshallah ta'ala. And any कुछ तोड़े चो जो बुजुर्ग बैठे ने इन्हें में से तकलीफ देवांगे आगे आ जाओ कुछ ने इनाम देने ने बच्चों को टेंथ पर बच्चे आगे आ जाओ थोड़ी आगे बैठ जाओ turn the lights on, that's right, it's better inshallah. कुछ इनाम थे गर्ल्स टाइप के इनाम गर्ल्स वाले पासे पे हैं, so we have to save time उठी रखे ने तो वो बीबी साहिबा and other ज़िम्मेदारान को सब देख लो इंशाल्लाह ताला. So first we will mention that the ones who have acquired the positions. ये position वाले बच्चे उन्होंने नाम पहले लेवांगे इंशाल्लाह. The very first ये कुरान reading में top पे आएंगे. Overall top position in boys goes to Danial Ali, mashallah. She's top in madrasa boys side, topmost. So he's Danial Ali, mashallah ta'ala. He's best in Quran reading as well, and also in namaz and du'as and learning, mashallah ta'ala. जल्दी जाओ जी ऐसा साथ एक तो सी दो ना फिर बाकी और करो quickly. MashaAllah. Show towards the camera as well. Hello. Be the sang. He has 2 certificates, I think. Certificate and also a medal. You should get a gold medal, by the way, silver medal.
You've got the gold one.
MashaAllah.
Well done.
Brilliant. Jazakallah. Sit down, please. Now, top in Qaida reading is brother Abu Hanifa, mashallah. In Qaida reading now, in Qaida students, the top is Abu Hanifa. He only gets a gold medal and a trophy. और तुसी अब्दुल अक्सा वाले ठीक है सही show towards the camera as well quickly. So I'm going to announce ladies side together as well because I want to save time, so because they're separate anyway, so they can also do so. On ladies side, the topmost are 3 now. Overall top will be overall top on the ladies side is Nimra Imran, Zainab Musharraf and Abiha Ali. They all get gold medal with the trophy as well and certificate. And this side, second overall, Muhammad Uzair Nadeem, Muhammad Dawood and Isa Ali, they come forward. They get trophies, certificate. Muhammad Uzair Nadeem, Dawood, Muhammad Dawood and Isa Ali. Projector on or put it? Go on either. Take it. On ladies side, second overall is Alia Ahmed, Husna Musharraf and Husna Ishaq. So they get trophies with the medals as well and certificate.
Stand here. Stand here. Stand here. Put your certificate like this.
Second overall, mashallah.
Yes.
That's it. Thank you.
So third overall on the girls side will be Maria Leah Rizwan, Inaya Adnan, Momina Umar Farooq, Alina Waqas Ali, Haba Nadeem and Uswa Nadeem. They will be third overall, getting silver medals and certificates as well. And also Harim Dua Ali. Harim Dua Ali is also third. And the third in boys now, Muhammad Jamshed. MashaAllah. Yeah, he will get silver medal as well. Silver medal and certificate, yeah? And trophy too. Trophy as well. Trophy with you. So on top in Qaida reading on girls side, they are Anaya Imran, Alisha Ashiq and Aiza Ahmed. Top in Qaida reading. So they get a certificate as well and a gold medal. So our top student in namaz and du'as, memorization, mashallah, and reading as well, is Abu Huraira. He will get a trophy and a medal as well.
Well done.
On stage.
Have another one.
ਇੱਥੇ ਖਲੋਣਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਫੋਟੋ ਚਿਕਣੀ ਨਾਲ
वो खुलेगी।
ਇਹ ਫੋਟੋ ਇਹ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ
Okay, so we have a top in Qaida now. Some good Qaida readers and some extra certificate. That's Yahya Ali. He gets very good behavior certificate, mashallah. MashaAllah. And also Hassan Shabir gets good behavior certificate. Come on. Ruhanul Haq, he will get very good progress in Qaida, mashallah. Arafat is Haq. He gets certificate as well. Muhammad Musa Ali, certificate. Hussein, certificate in a very good progress in Qaida, mashallah. Successful completion of Qaida. Hussein and Yusuf Abid as well. So they all get medals as well, yes? Silver medals. Silver medals with certificate.
Get your medal.
MashaAllah.
Come on this side.
Hold your certificate.
MashaAllah. So on the girls' side, those who were top position, they also deserved a gold medal, top 3. So Nimra, Zaina Musharraf, Abiha Ali, Alia Ahmed, Husna Musharraf, Husna Ishaq, Maria Rizwan, Inaya Adnan, Mohammed Umar, Farooq Alina, Abba Nadeem, and Rasul Nadeem.
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਜਾਓ
Jamshed, get your certificate.
This is your second one.
So top in Quran reading on girls side, they get gold. Nimra, Husna Musharraf, Alia, Zaina Musharraf and Maria. And also Inaya Imran, Alisha, Sheikh and Aiza Ahmed. And top in namaz and du'as, they get silver certificate medal as well, silver medal. Nimra Imran, Abi Ali, Zaina Musharraf and Husna Musharraf as well. They get the silver medal as well. And if there's anything left, G, so also the parents, before you go, please collect your reports of your kids and result cards, yeah? Result card, they when they report they ke jayega. Muhammad Dawood got trophy. Somebody didn't get the trophy. Dawood hasn't.
Get one. Someone could get one.
Yusuf Abid. Yusuf Abid. Parents.
Abu Huraira, you got your trophy. Isa Ali got trophy. Abu Hanifa, you got trophy. Abu Hanifa. Jamshid got trophy as well. Okay. Let's do it.
Hello.
Everyone. That's it, everybody got it.
You didn't get that trophy.
Let's make dua now, mashallah. And before we conclude, mashallah, this whole program did not happen on its own. Kafi bande were involved in that, mashallah, in carrying out this whole thing, mashallah. While you take the reports, also listen to me. So this program, mashallah, was carried out with the help of our friends, mashallah, from the committee and from the community, from the ladies' side and also from the men's side. They all took part in that. Only then this became a success. Especially in Janab Shah-Raaji Education Committee, the members named Mudassir Sahab and Sawar Sahab, Janab Sufi Tayyib Hussain Sahab, also Sufi Janab Mubashir Hussain Sahab. They took part in assisting in the projector and videos. Sufi Arif Sahab printed the report, mashallah, and also certificates. And Sufi Ashik Sahab also involved, and Hadi Ghulam Mustafa Sahab. And there were some ladies on the ladies' side as well who assisted in that. We thank them all. We will make a collective dua for everybody who took part. Let's make a collective dua. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina wa ala Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa barik wa sallim wa salli alayhi. Ya ilah al-alameen. ये हमारी जो एफर्ट थी जो तालीम के सिलसिले में, इसको अपनी बारगाह में कबूल फरमा। इन हज़रात ने जो कुछ पढ़ा है, तिलावतें की हैं, अपनी बारगाह में कबूल फरमा। बिलखुसूस जो पढ़ाने वाले हैं उनकी सारी एफर्ट्स वसाई अपनी बारगाह में कबूल फरमा। और जिन हज़रात ने तमाम अहतमाम किया है इस तमाम सिलसिले में, जो अरेंजमेंट्स की हैं, प्राइज़ेस की या फिर सर्टिफिकेट्स की या वीडियो की, बाकी मामलात में जो हेल्प आउट की है, तमाम अपनी बारगाह में कबूल फरमा। जिस लेवल पर किसने असिस्ट किया है या हेल्प की है साथ मसलों को, उनको सबको अजर अज़ीम अता फरमा। और इन तमाम पढ़ने वालों को बरकतें अता फरमा। बच्चों को हमारे फ्यूचर के कि आँखों का तारा बना, हमारी हिदायत का ज़रिया बना, हमारी कम्युनिटी के लिए बाइस खैर और बरकत बना। और इस मस्जिद को अबुदुल्लाबाद तक कायम फरमा और यहाँ पे कोई कि खैर का काम हमेशा होता रहे। इसी तरह तालीम सिलसिले को जारी सारी रखने की तौफीक अता फरमा। इलावज़ी जो हज़रात हमारे लिए दुआ गो रहते हैं और अपनी तमन्नाएं रखते हैं, उनको बरकतें अता फरमा। हर किस्म के शुकूक व शबहात से, शुरूर से, तकालीफ से, मसाइब व आलाम से, अमराज से हम सबको हमेशा महफूज फरमा। अल्लाहुम्मा रब्बना यस्सिर लना उमूरना मअ राहति क़ुलूबिना व अब्दानिना मअ अस्सलामति वल आफ़ियति फ़ी दीनिना व दुनियाना इन्नका अला कुल्लि शैइन क़दीर। सुब्हान रब्बिका रब्बिल इज़्ज़ति अम्मा यसिफ़ून व सलामुन अलल मुरसलीन वल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन बिरहमतिका या अर्हम। एक बात में छोटी सी मुख्तसरन एक छोटी सी बात मैंने आपसे करनी है आखिर में। गुजारिश ये है, कल सुन रहे हो, गुजारिश हाल ये है कि अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह जो मैंने अपनी प्रोग्रेस आपके सामने रख दी हो तो रख दी है। हम ये कर रहे हैं और कर भी सकते हैं। फ्यूचर प्लान्स क्या हैं, ठीक है? तो भाई गर्ल्स बॉयज कीप क्वाइट नाउ प्लीज फॉर फ्यू मिनट्स। फ्यूचर प्रोग्रेस, फ्यूचर प्लान्स आपके सामने रख दी हैं। मैं कर सकता हूँ, पोटेंशियल क्या है, क्या कर सकते हैं, क्या नीड्स हैं हमारी, उसमें क्या क्या पोटेंशियली पॉसिबल है। तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह मोमिनीन की एक शान होती है कि एक दूसरे को सपोर्ट करते हैं और जो काम चल रहा है उसको मज़ीद फ्लरिश करना देखना चाहते हैं। तो वीडियो ना बढ़ाओ, वीडियो बंद है, तो उसको देखना चाहते हैं और वीडियो टर्न ऑफ हो, उसको बंद कर दें।